Yells!
What is up, YouTube? It's Ubu the Tech Guru coming straight at you. Today I have a very informative video for you, and it's going to be in regards to your score streaks, or Crysis calls them support streaks, but I'm just going to call them kill streaks because that's what most of the Call of Duty community is familiar with, and I believe most of my viewers are familiar with them being called kill streaks. And not to mention, I've already done one video that explains the basics of the kill streaks, which there should be an annotation on the screen now if you want to go check that out first, just to learn the basics about them. That might be helpful to you. But this one's going to be about how a module or perk affects your kill streaks. And the module is called Retriever. Now, if you take a look at, I have Retriever module on my screen right now, and if you take a look, there's 3 different tiers to the module. So after you use the module for so long, you go from tier 1 to tier 2, and then obviously from tier 2 to tier 3. Now what tier 1 does is it automatically picks up your dog tags for you, so that you do not have to retrieve them after you get a kill. They automatically get collected for you, so that is a nice benefit. Now tier 2, it actually gives you your support streaks or kill streaks 1 kill earlier, or 1 dog tag collected earlier. So that's a nice little advantage there. Now tier 3, that's where the module really shines. It actually extends the kill streak and makes it last, and it makes it activated for a longer amount of time. And that's what this video is going to go in depth on and show you the difference in the amount of time that kill streaks are active for when you're using the Retriever module with tier 3. First, let's take a look at the 2 classes that I've set up. The one on the left has the Retriever tier 3 module set up in this class. Its primary is the Feline, and the second class, which is on the right, does not have the Retriever tier 3 module active, and that primary is the Scar Mod 2. So for this entire video, you're going to notice that the screen on the left will always be the screen that is showing the loadout that has the Retriever module tier 3 enabled in it, and the screen on the right has the class that does not have the Retriever tier module 3 enabled in it. Now let's take a look at the max radar first. Normally, without the Retriever module, it would take you 3 kills and 3 dog tags collected. But since I have the Retriever tier module 3, I'm able to get the max radar within only 2 kills and 2 dog tags collected. So you're going to notice that I started them at the exact same time, and if you look at the HUD or the mini-map in the lower left corner of each of the screens, you'll see when the red dot disappears. And for the screen on the left, it lasts for approximately 56 seconds, and the screen on the right, it lasts for approximately 45 seconds. Now let's take a look at the Swarmer. Some maps have a Swarmer for the 5 kill streak, and some maps have an Orbital Strike. The Swarmer is the one score streak or kill streak that is not affected by using the Retriever module tier 3. You only get 3 main blasts, or 3 pulls of the trigger. It's a multi-rocket rocket launcher, and basically you're going to see I have the class with the Retriever module set on the bottom and the class without the Retriever module set on the top. I had to put them up and below and above because the side-by-side didn't really show the Swarmer in the view. So you're going to notice that, granted, they're not being pulled the trigger at the exact same time, except for the first shot, but there only is 3 bursts with each one. So that's the one kill streak that is unaffected by using the Retriever tier module 3. You get 3 main bursts with it, and that's it. And the next test we're going to look at is the Orbital Strike. Now, the class on the left has the Retriever module set, like I did with the Max Radar, and the class on the right does not have the Retriever tier 3 module set. And you're going to notice that the one on the left lasts for approximately 9 seconds, and the one on the right lasts for only approximately 7.5 seconds. Now, that's around a 25% difference, just like the max radar. Again, guys, don't hold me exactly to the amount of seconds and milliseconds. I'm just using my iPhone stopwatch to look at the difference, and it's roughly about 25% longer when using the Tier 3 Retriever module. Alright, and now next, let's take a look at the Ceph gunship, which is normally a 7 kill streak, but since I have the Retriever module set, it's one less, so it's only 6. And on this map, which is the Skyline map, that's the 7 kill streak, or with the Retriever module, it's the 6 kill streak. On other maps, it is the EMP Blast, which we're going to go in next, but on this map, it's the Ceph gunship. And this was an interesting one because my testing did not show that it was a 25% increase similar to the max radar and the Orbital Strike. It was approximately like 17 to 18% difference. Now, when I call it in, I call them in at the same time on the left and right. And again, on the left, it has the Retriever module set, and on the right, it does not have the Retriever module set. And I'm going to not talk, and there's going to be an audible message telling me when the Ceph gunship is done. On the left, it'll say something like 1 tango down, and then on the right, you'll hear that it says all bark, no bite, 1 kill. So the audible message is basically telling me when the kill streak is done, and the Ceph gunship leaves the map. So let's listen.
Tango down. All bark, no bite, 1 kill.
So it's approximately 86 seconds when you're using the Retriever module Tier 3, and approximately 73 seconds when you're not using the Retriever Tier module 3. Alright, and now let's take a look at the EMP Blast. I misspoke earlier when I stated that the Swarmer was the only kill streak unaffected by the Retriever module Tier 3. It turns out that the EMP Blast is around 15 seconds whether you have the Retriever module Tier 3 set or not set. He's going to shoot his gun as soon as his armor and cloak gauge fills back up, which means that the EMP Blast is done as ineffective anymore. Okay, and the last test here is of the Max Nano Suit. That you get at 10 kills, 10 dog tags collected normally, but with the Retriever Tier Module 3, you get it at 9 kills, 9 dog tags collected. And this was a really interesting one, because throughout all of my footage and testing, the timer that shows in the lower right corner, with and without the Retriever Module Tier 3, it says that it's 19 seconds, or the timer starts at 19 and then counts down to 0. Well, you're going to notice that the footage starts exactly at the same time, but the class on the left, which has the Retriever module active in it, it actually lasts for a longer amount of time. Now, I'm not really sure, what that means, but that's just something to keep in mind, that if you are running the Retriever module Tier 3, the Max Nano Suit lasts for approximately 25 seconds. And when you don't have the Retriever module, it lasts, according to their timer, approximately 19 seconds. Now, the timer is the same for each, but you can obviously see in the footage that it lasts longer when you have the Retriever Tier Module 3 set. Alright, so that pretty much concludes my testing of the Retriever module when it's maxed out at Tier 3. It does appear to have an effect on the max radar, the Orbital Strike, the Ceph gunship, and the Max Nano Suit. So, I don't know, I guess it's up to you whether you feel that you want to waste one of your module slots on the Retriever module. I think it is worth it to at least have set up in a couple of your classes. And despite the timer not showing any difference on the Max Nano Suit, I tested it 3 different times, and it does appear to last longer visually. You saw the little gauge in the lower right glowing bright when you have the Max Nano Suit activated, and it did appear to last longer. So thank you very much for sticking around and watching the video to the end here. I want to give a huge thank you to the following people that helped me out during my testing. You know, you jump online usually to game, but these guys got online and were able to jump into a private match with me and provide me help doing all this testing instead of gaming. So it's a huge gratitude towards these gentlemen, and thank you very much, guys. Their names are on the screen. They're as follows: Seth Waka, Dark Knight helped me out. He didn't end up making it any of the final footage, but he did help me quite a bit. Sheer Gamer and Punching Faces 247, they helped me out as well. Didn't make it in the final footage, but were an integral part in helping me figure this stuff out. Trick Pony is another one that helped me out, but didn't make it in the final footage. Ryu helped me out a lot. Didn't end up making it in the final footage. Well, he was there a little bit in the EMP Blast video, but and then X, Evil Fang X, had helped me out a bit as well. He didn't make it in the final footage either. And last but not least, He Who Stabs You jumped in to double check and help me verify my EMP Blast numbers. Again, thank you to all you guys for helping. Give me a rating, let me know what you thought of the video. I'd really appreciate it. And I look forward to creating more of these Crysis 3 tips videos as a weekly series on the Yoush main hub channel. Thanks again, and hit that subscribe button if you'd like to see some more videos. Take care, and until next time, I will see you on the battlefield. Ubu out.